don't know how to, start this conversation. Sometimes, it's when there is a camera is looking at you, it becomes really difficult. So
you can talk to me. Don't forget the camera.
No, it's all right. But this is nice that coach has asked me to be here. And generally, I go for any camp outside. Generally, people doesn't, never calls me for this sort of workshop. My work, generally, I work with a different perspective. I am more active with a sort of a political activities, and I try to mix for my political activities my experience with my art, and therefore many times my works becomes like as if I use it as a political tool. So many this sort of workshop never likes people who speaks like that or uses art like that. So generally I never gets an invitation from such a workshop. So this is a great thing that they have decided to call me, but here I'm not using my art as a sort of using as a political tool here. But though I am very much conscious about the working class, the industrial sort of things, and so I decided when I've arrived here, I decided that I'll use some materials which relates industry, and at the same time it gives you one can think about the laborers and workers from it. So just beside this campus there is one sawmill, and they prepare packing box, and that's the interesting thing I find. Generally I like to generally I do cut prints. So when I saw this packing box, it gives me an idea that it's fine. I can use this packing box woods for my job work, and generally this packing box woods comes in a strip like that, long strip, separate strips, and then they join it with another wood and makes a sort of a box. So the concept was also, I find it quite interesting, because here the people has come from many places, and somehow they are working in a place trying to sharing each other. So it's sort of a individual fragmented sort of identity comes together and trying to do something. So the whole concept with packing box also comes very much handy to me. So I tried to use those planks, and in this workshop we are having a game. There's one Pakistani boy, Imran, who showed us that for a thin person cannot lift a solid sort of a healthy person just by 2 fingers. These 4 people tried to lift this little heavier person with their just small fingers, with these fingers, but they failed. But when they came together, sort of place a hand on hand, sort of, and then when they tried, they lifted very easily. So whole thing again, the whole imagery, I thought, I took it from this whole incident, and I tried to do a work with these hands. And previously also I use these hand images. I use many times because hand reminds me of a working class, and the people who generally we never think. They are always we always miss them.
It's also interesting that this place is quite a decaying industrial place, So has that been on your consciousness? Because your work has always had a very strong connection with the industrial, with the workers who are working in the industrial setup, and and to what kind of conditions they are working in. So this is a very precarious situation here.
That's
has
true.
It been?
It's actually
Are you
it's
aware
everywhere.
of that?
Many places,
Yeah.
like many industries are just going down because of this new economic policies and all. And somewhere actually some of these industrialist people, they are making some industries sick. Actually they are gaining, they are taking money to some, they are investing money, they are just taking money from that industry and investing somewhere, but by the process the whole group of workers, they are suffering. They actually they suffer, and so always these workers and of course I can't this chashi farmers always there in my mind. And generally where the place where I live, it's the eastern part of India, it's Bengal. A communist government is there, and they're still running in this sort of an Indian situation till last 25 years. And the place is, it's a small university township, and it's surrounded by villages. So we are much more closer to the working class or working people, And there's another interesting thing that